present about the gravity and it's important to us. And my part, I will explain what is gravity actually. And before that, I explain the outline because actually the gravity roughly have the relationship between the mass and force. Okay, next slide. Okay, force. Gravity is a force pulling all the matter together. So the more matter, the more gravity. And so things that have a lot of matter, such as planets, moons, and Earth, actually, and the stars pull more strongly. To the next slide. Okay, now mass. Mass is how we measure the matter of an object in something. So the more massive the something is, the more of a gravitational pull it exerts. So as we walk on the surface of the Earth, it pulls on us and we pull back. But the Earth is so much strong to pull us, and we are not strong enough to move the Earth. In addition, to depending on the amount of mass, gravity also depends on how far you are from something. This is why we stuck to the space of the Earth instead of being pulled off into the sun, which has more times. It has many more times the gravity of the Earth. Thank you.
Okay, I will continue the presentation. Okay, for my part, I will explain further about the importance of the gravity. Okay, gravity have the two important. Okay, for the first is gravitational force, and for the second is the buoyancy. Okay, for the gravitational force, as Nurin explained at the previous presentation, Nurin said the force is about the mass. If the mass is increased and the gravity is also increased, so gravity is the force. Okay, all of us, all of the things evolve under the influence of Earth's gravitational force, gravitational pull. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is represent of the formula to find the gravitational force. F equal to ma in the physics. Okay, F equal to ma. Okay, a is represent of the acceleration of a free falling body. A free falling body means all of us, each of us are on this earth. Either it is not living thing or the living things. Okay, that means all of the things, all the organism that is on the surface of the earth is exerted by the gravity. Okay, M is represent our mass. Okay, our mass, and F is the product of the mass and the acceleration of free falling body. Okay, next. Okay, this is the example. If we don't have any gravity that is exerted on us, we will be like the man in the picture. Okay, next. Okay, the previous. Sorry. Okay, then I will explain. The man in the picture will float freely in the air because there is no gravity. Gravity will, as we know in the previous presentation, gravity is the force that pull us towards the center of the earth. So we will static on the surface of the earth by our mass. Okay. Okay, for the second importance of the gravity is buoyancy. Okay, buoyancy is the ability of an object to float in the liquid. Liquid means every single liquid like water and many more water, any more that have the volume, that is the liquid. Okay, for the information, liquid have the mass. Even the liquid is in meters cube. But the meter cube we can convert into the kilogram, the mass. Okay, if the object displays more water than its weight, its mass, it will float. So what is mostly related to the gravity? Okay, next. Okay, this is the further explanation about the buoyancy. This is example of the ship. Okay, ship is float on the surface of the water, right? Okay, so the buoyancy is also have the force like the gravity. Gravity have the gravitational force, and the buoyancy have the buoyant force. Okay, buoyant force. Buoyant force is upward. Okay, upward, and the gravitational force, like I said, at the previous explanation, gravitational force is inward. Okay, to the center of the earth, and the buoyancy force is upward out of the liquid. Okay, so this balance of the both force can make us have the buoyancy, the ability of to have the buoyancy. Okay, so buoyancy will make us to float on the surface of the water. So okay, so this strongly related to the gravity because it's related to the mg. M is the mass, right? And P is the density symbol, like P. There is the mass over volume. Still have the mass, right? So it's related to the gravity. Okay, that's all of us. That's all from us. So thank you very much. Okay, for our presentation at the previous time, okay, we will conclude of the presentation. Okay, for me, okay, gravity it facilitates us to still static on the surface of the earth. So it facilitate us to do our daily life activity. Okay. As the well-known American physicist Murray Gell-Mann said that planets are too dim to be detected with existing equipment far away, except in these very special circumstances where they are seen by their gravitational effect. So we as human must be thankful to the God for the award given. Okay.
And I would like to remind all of us because of the gravity, and we can live our life happily and in a stable state, and we are not floating by washing the clothes and study and thankful to the God.
Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you.